Yo, yo, what it do, everybody? Tap in. It's gonna be a live one. Tap D fuck in. It's gonna be a good one. You hear me? Good one. T, what's happening? What it do? Did you enjoy your birthday, my nigga? Cause you was fried. Fried, you was done. Alright. Wait for cuz to jump in. Hey,
Yo,
what
yo,
it do?
what's
What's
going on?
happening?
What's going on, man? Y'all, you
Man,
good?
call it, dog. I'm cool, bro. Thanks.
That's what's up, man. I'm
Set up.
I'm smooth, man. Just chilling, dog. Just
You
chilling.
you you buzzed up.
Yeah,
You got a good buzz going. I'm trying to get like
yeah,
you though. I gotta catch up.
yeah, yeah. I'm good right now, dog. I'm feeling real good, man. But I'll be feeling good if I wasn't buzzed, though, man. I'm like this episode is something special, man. You know, we about to get down to some real stuff right now, so
Hey,
I
this
can't
shit
wait.
here, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know if they ready for it. Dog, this stand right here is like, oh, all right. Here we go.
Like, what was like coming from from the past? When was the first time you remember using the word bitch?
Ooh. See, I was real reckless, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was real reckless. So the B word was real fluent.
Right.
Came to women, it was real fluent. And that's because of the shit that I was on, player life, and the type of chicks that I was dealing with. So a lot of those chicks were that.
Right.
For me, it was just, I would say teenage years, man, about like 14, 15, like really starting to feel myself, kind of feeling like an adult, but not an adult. You know how it was, man. We grew up kind of fast. So
Right.
yeah, I say about high school.
Would you say would you say it stemmed from the music?
Mm, definitely, definitely. I mean, you listening to Snoop, listening to this type of shit that I like. Like I like Too Short back in the day. So I mean,
Mm,
that's his main shit. And then we listen to Jay-Z and a plethora of people. You know, a lot of rap artists. You know, would express them or express or reference, I would say, to women as bitches and hoes. So yeah, I would say rap music for sure. Definitely was the influence.
who was the first artist you would say introduced you to that word?
Mm, mm.
Cause see, for me, I feel like it was Snoop, bro. For me,
Yeah,
for me
I would
personally,
go Snoop Dogg, and again, Too Short. Too
yeah.
Short was, I get the Too Short thing from Nigel. Like Nigel, that was his dog, and then I kind of like gravitated towards him too. So yeah, Too Short for me for sure.
Man, yeah. For me, it was Snoop, and then from Snoop, it went to Pac, bro.
Yeah,
It went directly to Pac because I wasn't listening to Too Short back then like that. So my first introduction to that word was Snoop, and then it went to Pac. Then I would say after that would probably be Too Short, to be honest. And then the list kind of went on from there when I first started even saying that word. But other than that, I like before music. I don't think I was using that word. I say words like ass or whatever, like little words, but I wasn't ever just saying that word. So they kind of introduced me to that word.
yeah. For sure.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's
Like,
going on,
Hello.
Nay? Everybody, welcome our guest, Nay, man. She about to help us get through this topic today, man.
oh
We
yeah,
appreciate you coming on.
No problem.
definitely appreciate you coming on, and it's also nice to meet you.
Yes.
Nice to meet
Lo,
you.
Lo, this is Nay. Nay, this is Lo. Nay is Rich's wife. You know my dog Rich already,
Yeah,
man. So
bitch, that's
this is like
cool.
my sister, bro. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm
So
linking up with him soon. I ain't called him yet, but I was just supposed to like just link up with him because he do the shoe thing, this restoration thing, and I'm
Yeah.
getting into that. So
Okay.
I need to call him and kind of get his advice on what I need and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna be hitting him up real soon.
Definitely.
Yeah. We were just talking about our introduction to the word bitch and how we ended up using that word in general. So it for me and him, for me and Lo, it started through music. What up, though, Rich? It started through music. So it definitely for me, that's the only reason why I even started using the word in general. So then when I started dating and living the player life or whatever it is you want to call it, that's kind of where it kind of like really took off and got crazy. But as time went on and as I got older, I started realizing like how what that word did to a woman. I'm sorry. So I realized what that word started doing to a woman in general. And at first it didn't. I realized what it did, but when I got mad, it kind of like went away at that moment,
Yeah, definitely.
So for you, why do you think a man will call you out of your name, will call you a bitch? What's some of your characteristics that'll make you feel like, okay, I get why he'll call me that, or do you not understand it at all?
Well, for me, I don't think there's a reason necessarily. I feel like if a man does it, it's solely to belittle you, make you feel bad because they're angry at the time, or they just don't care about you. Like if somebody don't care about you, then they'll use it against you. But if a man that supposedly cares about you uses it, it's typically because he's upset. And
Right.
it's a way to shut you down. That's how I feel. Because like you guys said earlier, you were taught this through music. And in the song, in the music, that was their way of saying, bitch, putting her down, shutting her down, making her feel small.
Right. I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. But then, some people do. Now, I do realize that, like, some people are into some kinky things. During sex, it seems like that word is allowed in some cases. Playing around, just in regular banter, that seems like that word is okay. Like, does that work for you too?
It depends on who it is. Now, with me and my man, no.
Right.
Room, you cannot call me a bitch in the streets. You cannot call me a bitch when we're playing. Nothing. We don't even use that lingo. Me and Richard don't use that at all. He's never called me one. And we just don't talk like that. And I appreciate it because I'm a mother of all boys. So for him to be my man and be their stepfather, well, we don't say stepfather, be their dad. And if he was to use that in front of my sons, then they'll think that's okay. They'll be using it against their woman or even me, and so we don't even play like that. We don't even do that. So no, not for me, no. It doesn't work in our household. Now, if it works for some other people, that's fine because I've seen it, and people, they're okay with it. But
Right.
over here, we don't do that. We don't, I use it with my friends, and I'm trying to shy away from that as well. Back when I was a little bit younger, me and my friends used to use it a whole lot. Now, every now and then it'll slip up, but I try not to, we'll be like, oh, bitch, but I'm trying not to even do that anymore either because if I don't do it with my man, I don't want to do it with my friends. So.
I understand that. Now, let me ask you something. When that word is being thrown around with your friends, right? Like, let me ask you, do you have a gay friend, like a male gay friend? Okay. How does he get that pass to call you that and not a straight man?
See, and that's where it comes. So when a straight man uses it, when a straight man uses it, again, it's mostly at times when you are into it, and he's trying to make you feel, small. When a gay man is using it, which is not any better because he's still a man. But at that time, we just like using it as a term of endearment, and it's really not. But you like, bitch, let me tell you, it's not, oh, bitch, it's a difference in the tone, the way you using it, everything. Because you ain't gonna go to, if you did, I don't know, but you ain't gonna go to a woman and be like, bitch, let me tell you what happened.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's a difference.
Let me ask you this question. How do you feel about men, straight men, I would say, like if you having a conversation, so you having a conversation with Rich, cousins, male cousins, or just some friends, male friends that you are associated with, and they not calling you a bitch per se, but in conversation, they're referring to a woman or women as bitches or a bitch. How does that make you feel just sitting listening to a man degrade another woman and or referencing another woman in that manner? Does that still offend you, or do you be like, well, he ain't talking to me, so I don't really care?
At first, a while ago, I used to pretend like it didn't bother me. But me and my uncle and Richard and my aunt, this was a few months ago, we actually had this conversation during one of our marriage counseling sessions. And I had to admit that it actually bothers me. Because Richard could talk about somebody else and he'll say the word bitch or, and I'd be like sitting there, I don't say anything to him, but I'm like, dang, that's like cold. He's not talking about it. So at first I did hide it. Then I had to come clean, like, no, it bothers me. It really does, because I'm like, dang. Like, so and when I'm not around, is this how you feel about me? You know what I'm saying? So we're learning not to even we're learning not to talk like that. But again, some people it's okay for them to hear that. It's okay for them to, because they're just, this is what they're used to. I am a woman that was raised by all men. Right. I got all brothers. I got all boys myself. So
these all guys.
Yeah. So at first I thought it was all right, because I was with my cousins and my brothers and and my uncles. My uncles didn't use that kind of stuff. My uncles are very respectful men. They, all of them. They even treat me like a queen. I've always been treated very well. My brothers and my brothers and my cousins all treat their women like queens and everything like that. But when they're talking amongst each other, not my uncles, but my cousins and brothers, they would use that, whatever. But when it comes to treating their women right, they treat their women right. So I wasn't raised with the bitch, I wasn't raised like that. So I guess for me, that's why it's like, I don't want a man to call me that. I don't want to hear you calling your woman a bitch. I don't want to hear you calling nobody else a bitch. Now, granted, we do have some behavioral ways that will make you feel like that. I understand, because I mean, don't get me wrong, because I'd be like nigga to a man,
Right.
So it goes both ways, So I'm trying to learn how not to say that too, or calling man a bitch either, because women call men bitches too.
All day.
All day.
Hey, that's like the utmost disrespect to a man. Like a woman calling a man a bitch, like that's just like level of what? Like what were you calling?
Right.
That's just some words. It's just
and
like,
I'm guilty. I have done it, and because my mouth is a potty mouth. So back when I was younger, I would bitch ass nigga, like in a minute.
But hey, look, I already know you from 7 Mile, so I get it. Nate. Wow. I get it, Nate. Yeah. I already know.
Right. So it's in there, but I wanted to raise my kids different. Like I said, I have all boys. I didn't know how to raise them. I was a single parent for a long time until Rich came into my life, thank God. But so that bitch ass nigga this, nigga that, all that it's there. I mean, and it's still there because that's what I grew up learning, hearing in the hood. That's what I grew up. But I try not to use that. I try not to call men bitch ass niggas, because you got to think about it too. You don't put that out there in the world. We already, all of us, black people in general, or even white people, but mostly black people, we already have a lot to deal with in society. And the last thing we need is our person, or our family members, or our team, or our whatever, calling us out our name, making us feel bad. We already have a lot of
absolutely.
So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm trying to change that that dialogue with my kids, my husband, and my friends. I'm like I said, I'm trying not to even call my girlfriends bitches anymore, because it's not right. Let's queen, or whatever. Now lately I've been calling all my friends boss babes, or I used to say boss bitches. Then I took that out. I don't know if nobody even seen my post lately. I've been saying boss babes. I took the boss bitches out. My boss babes, because I don't want to call them bitches. You know, I don't want to
Right.
call. I don't want to be called a bitch. Why I'm calling somebody else a bitch? You know.
Right. I get it.
I get
I totally understand that. You know, I've been really trying to get out of the habit of doing it because obviously us as men, we get mad. I can vent to Low, Low can vent to me, and that word just come flying out. You know, and
uh,
and it don't really be out of no malice. You know what I'm saying? It just really
Yeah.
simply be out of pure frustration because we be trying to understand y'all. Like we
Yeah.
don't be understanding y'all sometimes in the way y'all think. So when me and Low we venting to each other, it be like, dog, what is this bitch thinking about? Like
Right.
it don't even be coming out of like really messed up. It just be
yeah,
purely you get called a bitch because you not really thinking straight more so than anything else. It's
Yeah.
not like, oh, you a bitch, I hate you, I want to throw you down the flight of steps to set you on fire. It just be straight up, oh, you just out of your mind right now. That's how that word slips out on my end, and I'm sure it's the same for Love. You know what I'm
sometimes,
saying?
most of the time, it's just a reflex. Like, you know, when you get hit or somebody on you, yo, back up. It's just a reflex. Like, yo, bitch,
Right.
what's wrong with you? Like, it's just so quick. And that's because we've been so programmed and taught listening to rap music, listening to older people, watching movies, all of that. Everything is programmed in our mind. So we use it so frequently. And for men, I'm speaking for myself. For me, I would say a lot of the times, especially at the younger stages of my life, it was because a lot of women referred to them as that. So if you refer to yourself as that, then what's wrong with me saying it? Even if I don't mean no malice, still, even if
Right.
we have a conversation and I refer to a woman as that, y'all call each other that all the time. And if I'm not calling you directly a bitch, I'm just referring to women as a bitch or a bitch is,
Right.
you say you a female dog every day, all day with your friends.
Right.
So a man said, hell no, nah, nigga, even if they don't mean no malice, just saying the word period around a woman is offensive. So it's like, well, shit. Well, you just said, hey, bitch, I'm gonna call you back, and we got to talking. So if you refer to your friend as that, your sister, whoever, and if I say the word, what's the problem?
Right.
I
That
get
that,
it,
that
though. I get it. I get it.
yeah.
Women have, black women especially, they adapted the word bitch like black folks adapted the word. Like,
Nigga.
we know
Definitely.
damn well we don't want no white person saying or calling us that because we'll get offended and get mad. But at the same time, amongst us, it's no problem. It's the
Exactly.
same thing with women with that word.
It is. It is. It's definitely that same way. Because we look at, like I said, it's the way it's being said. Most of the time, like I said, men are not gonna be like, unless you're gay, you're not gonna be like, bitch, it's bitch, what the fuck? Which means it's a problem. You feel what I'm saying? If you were saying it in probably a different type of context, then it probably wouldn't be so bad. I don't know. For me, it would be, but you're not gonna say it like that. You're not gonna be like, so bitch, tell me what happened.
Right.
It wouldn't even flow off. It's either one of y'all mouth. It wouldn't flow out like that.
But a gay man will say that though, just like a woman. Like he would say, bitch, what happened, girl? And
Yeah.
she'll be right there like, oh, let me tell you. This nigga did this, and this. But if a straight man was to say the same thing, a woman be like, nah, don't say that, bro. That ain't cool. I don't rock with that. No, even though you wasn't saying it in a malice way, So I'm
Like,
trying to understand the difference because even though straight, gay, we're still man. We're still a man.
no
We
So
still
different.
have something in common, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely not a difference. It's just the way we are willing to take it. How we're
uh,
okay. You know, it's
uh,
no difference. It's just that we gonna put it there and be like, okay, well, I'm okay if he called me this because he gay and he's saying it like this, and he's straight and he should know better. It's not
Mm.
either way. Either way is wrong. It should not be out there. Again, I see somebody on here just said, that's true. Women refer to themselves as bad bitches, and she never got that. Right. I
That's
was one.
Allie.
I
Yep.
was
That was
one of those,
Allie.
I was one of those people that said bad bitches, and then I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like now, I'm changing. Like I don't want to be a bad bitch. Like I don't want to be that. Like so, yeah, totally. I'm taking that out. Like I don't want to become. I don't want to be called a bad bitch. I don't want to be called a bad bitch from nobody, not even myself.
Oh,
No,
Dewana just brought up a good point. She said probably because a lot of gay men identify with women. That's real. I get that. I mean,
Yeah.
even though they didn't get the whole transformation, I get it though because of their lingo and all of that. That it still be the same. So I get how women are more receptive to a gay man saying bitch than a man just saying bitch. You know what I'm saying? I get the difference. I get it. It's a total difference.
It is. I mean, it's the same, but like that's what I was saying. Like with the way you're saying, you're not gonna come off and be like, "Bitch, let me tell you," because that's not the way you're gonna say it. When you're gonna say it, you're gonna be like, "Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you?" And it's not, but it's the same because it's still the same word, but just the way you're using it. You know?
Yeah. Yep. Dewana said it. Yeah, it's the posture. I totally agree because I don't really joke with my wife. I had this thing where I joke with my wife and I didn't call her bitch, but I would call her bip and just messing around. Like, you little stupid ass bip. Like, just joking. We just joke around like that. But I made sure I didn't call her a bitch. And it got to a point. It got to a point where she was like, you better quit calling me that because you're going to slip up and call me a bitch.
Okay.
And I'm like, baby, I ain't going to slip up and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that was just our little joke with each other because we would just be, you know, we like to talk shit to each other. So it was fun. But I understand it. Like, it's a big difference from when you saying it and you mad and then you saying it just cause like, okay, you all right, Rich. I don't know if Rich ever said this to you, but has Rich ever looked at you one day? You got just like, damn, Nay, you looking like a bad bitch today. Like, has he ever did that? Okay,
No.
but all right, now how would he feel? How would you feel if he said that?
I probably would laugh because he don't do it. So I probably would crack up. Like I probably would, like I wouldn't even know how to take it. My reaction would be like, because I'll be shocked because he's never done it before. So I don't even know. I don't know how I'll take it, but I probably would laugh because he probably would have to say it in a gay way or something like, "You like a bad bitch today."
No. Rich can't say it. Listen, Nate. Rich can't say it in a gay way. I'm talking about. Rich can't say it in a gay way, Nate.
He just said it in no malice way. He gave you a compliment like, damn, you looking like a bad bitch today. Ooh.
Yeah. Like
he said I probably would cry. I probably would cry. I'd probably be like, because I would be so offended, like, what? Because he don't talk to me like that. So that probably would, like, I'll be like, my feelings would be hurt. Like, what? But, like,
it'll shock you.
I'll be torn. Should I be happy? What the fuck? Like, where am I at?
It'll shock you a little bit. I feel it.
Okay, I understand. So bottom line, if you can't really, straight men with their women, they can't really play with that word at all, whether you mad or being funny. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even play with that word. Well, I play with it, but not like that. I don't even do that no more, to be honest with you. That's some old stuff I used to do in the early stages when we didn't even know we was gonna make it or not. Okay. However, I want to eliminate that word, period, because like I said, first of all, let's be real. Ladies, we appreciate y'all tapping in. It is Women's Month. And what I wanted to do was bring awareness to us trying to eliminate that word, period. You know what I'm saying? Like me, when I've been to my homies, that's the first word I say when I'm upset with my wife, and I shouldn't be saying it at all. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't say it all the time, but it will slip out from time to time, depending on how frustrated I am. You know, and I don't even call her that to her face because I just know better. However, I want to eliminate that word from my vocabulary, period. You know, like sometimes it would just slip out in general. I get cut off by some old white lady on 696. That's the first thing I say. You know, like, see, You see what I'm saying? I want to eliminate that word from my vocabulary, period.
That's facts, cuz. That is facts. Especially
Yeah.
road rage. That is facts, man.
Yeah.
Something
So, yeah,
like
I thought of this topic because I felt like, you know, more men need to come to grips with the fact that that's not right to call any woman that word, period.
right.
And
Facts.
also, you know, women, I wanted to know how women felt about getting called that. Like you said it yourself, you understand how you can get called that word. However, it's still not cool.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Yes.
So yeah, so I definitely understand both sides of the spectrum, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we have attitudes and we have like ways that could be bitchy. I mean, you know, this is what they call a dog, the way they behave, I guess, or whatever. The way, you know, I understand that, but at the same time, we are women. We are queens. We are, you know, we are the mother of your children. You know, we do so much that we should not ever be belittled like that. We should never be talked to like that. You should never talk about this is somebody you married. You should not talk about your wife like that to nobody. You shouldn't even talk about it like you saying you and Lo be talking behind closed doors, or you and Rich or whoever. Like you said, you want out your vocabulary as you should, because you want to uplift. You really want to uplift your wife. You want to make sure that whenever you're speaking about her, you're speaking about her, just about her. You know, Shahina did this. You don't want to be like, this bitch did this, because that's not
Right.
That ain't who you married. You didn't marry this bitch. You married Shahina. So you want to talk about her like that. You know, Richard, you want to talk about Nay. You know, although I don't know your wife's name, but you want to talk about your wife. The way
Her name Alex.
Yeah. You want to talk about Alex the way she should be, you know, talked about. Because at the end of the day, that's who you go home to. That's who got your household ran. That's who you feel comfortable with, you know, things like that. So we got to start coming together as couples, in relationships, in friendships. I mean, all across the board. You know, you don't even want to be calling you don't even want to hear your friend calling his wife. You know, check that. Hey, you don't call her a bitch. We have to start doing, even women, like we said. I'm trying to get out my vocabulary with my friends. That's why I'm referring to them as bosses or babes or whatever, because I want it out my vocabulary as well. We all got to start just changing it, because we're so used to things that, you know, how we grew up, things we saw. We're so comfortable because this is what we've been seeing all our lives. I was saying something about my mom. My mom is very private, and she taught me to be very, very private. You don't speak, you know, what's going on in your life. So a lot of us hold a lot of stuff in because that's what we were taught. Same thing with the bitch word. You were taught, you know, you seen all the movies back in the day, you know, like, what was it? Mac and shit. Oh my God. Bitch, you talk to me like, you know, that's how they used to, and for real, like in the movies back then. Like, yeah, I'll slap you, bitch. Like, in the movie, crazy. You know, so we've been taught this, but we have to break the mold. These are the days times, and I'm glad y'all do these podcasts, you know, because y'all be having some real stuff on there, some real topics that are really, really good. You know, we have to
Thank you.
These generational curses, and the word bitch, the word nigga, that stuff, generational curses that we're putting on our kids, and if that was put on us, and we have to throw it away.
But I want us to get to a point where we start deprogramming our brains. A lot of things that we learned that was not healthy, and it's hard to break those cycles. I mean, we all in our 30s, we so used to it, but at some point we get to a point where we deprogram ourselves from doing that. And what I would love for Black women, especially, because I mean, I care about everybody, but I care about Black women and Black men more. That's just. But I just want to see our Black kings and queens start to treat each other better. That's number one. And treat ourselves better and respecting ourselves. That's number three. Meaning, women, stop with the boss bitch shit. Because you can say that. For a man to hear you say that, we don't like that shit, to be honest. I'm a boss bitch. I'm a bad bitch. Bitch this. And men like me be looking at you like, wah, 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 wah. Because a man like me, I don't want no bitch. I don't want no female dog. I don't want somebody that I can control and handle. That's what you do to a dog.
Absolutely.
I mean, you control them. I don't want no bitch. I want a woman. I want a queen, a Black queen. And that's what I have. So I'm not ever referred to her as a bitch. I mean, there'd be times in my mind, if I'm mad, I'd be like, man, oh my God. But still, I would never just blatantly call her that, and I would never just refer to her as that because she's not. And I don't believe no black woman is a fucking bitch at all. None of them. You may have some that they act like it with their behavior, but I'm not gonna refer or call a female just a bitch just blatantly just because. Like I'm stepping away from that. I know it's gonna take some time because again, we're programmed.
Yeah.
The importance is we have to get to a space or get somewhere where we can start deprogramming our minds from the shit that we learned. Period.
Definitely.
We ain't gonna never grow.
Definitely.
Rich said the problem.
Ah.
Look at your face, man.
Ah.
Yo.
Uh-oh. You gonna have some problems, Rich. Don't comment too much.
You're right.
You gotta relax, Rich. Hey, there you go, Rich. That's more like it. We need therapy.
Yeah, there you go.
Though that's something that we were programmed to. If you think you need therapy from a black family, you were taught that you were crazy.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
we have to get away from that because everybody needs therapy. It's helpful. It will help you with a lot of things you thought you couldn't say, do. If you get therapy and have somebody there to help you learn how to problem solve. That's what therapy is. It's problem solving that we were taught to hold in. And this is why a lot of times we are exploding and saying bitch and this isn't and acting crazy because we don't know how to let things go. And things that you were taught, again, like we said, you hold on to that. This is what you believe. It's hard to get away from it. And you using it every day in your life, and then you teaching to your child, and then your child is teaching to their child, and then it's gonna keep on going.
Hey, to that comment about therapy though, here's the trick to that. Therapy not gonna fix everything though. You got to be willing to put in that work.
Yeah,
as far as what if the therapist telling you something, telling you wrong and you need to fix this, you need to fix that. At that point, it's up to you to make it work. So the therapy can work, but you got to want to put in that work to make your marriage go further or your relationship. You know what I mean?
First, you got to comprehend what the therapist is telling your ass.
Absolutely.
You got to drop your pride.
Yeah.
You got to apply what the fucking therapist told you.
Absolutely.
It's all steps, bro. It's all kind of steps, man. People just got to, like you say, cuz, people got to make that conscious effort, bro. Yep. You got to catch yourself if you have to. Even if you tell your friends, oh, if I say this word, bro, catch me up.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't let me slip up. And if your friends really your friends, they will do that for you.
Yeah, you got to be held accountable. You do.
Yeah.
You really.
Sure.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw somebody in the comments say somebody was trying to tap in. I think it was Tina. She said G was trying to tap in, but I don't know if he was about to come in or not. But hey, look, if you want to come in, just hit that request button.
Come on in. We'll
hit that request button.
Your story and your side on what you think.
Yeah.
Open for anybody. Matter of fact, I'm about to invite everybody watching.
Right.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, look, y'all about to get 5 minutes. Everybody get 5 minutes.
5 minutes each.
Rich, what's up, my guy?
I saw the blue button. So
he got the husband on live. Hey, bro, be careful, bro. You gotta go to sleep with her tonight.
Y'all getting me in trouble, man.
Hey,
we getting you in trouble. Hey, nigga, you in the comments.
You in the comments.
But Nay know what I'm saying because she lived with me. She know what I'm saying. It's hard to say it in comments.
Because I don't know.
Go ahead. You got 5 minutes, my guy. Go ahead.
The part of which part? The part about entitlement?
Yeah.
That too. Too.
So entitlement, what I meant by that is everybody feels entitled to be in everybody's business, right?
Okay.
So for instance, if I'm a man and I walk up and I see a group of women, talking to each other and I hear that word being thrown around, I could just ignore my need to feel entitled to tell them to stop using it. I could ignore that entirely, right? But because I am entitled, right, I feel entitled, like I have the right to stop these women in mid-conversation and they don't know me from nothing to tell them, y'all should stop using that word. Y'all is queens and stuff. Ain't nobody asked me. I could just keep walking. You know what I'm saying? And that's everybody's problem. Like, not just men or women or black people, white people. Everybody has that problem. And it's not a problem that we are choosing to have. It's just one of those problems that we ignore that we have, right? We try to call it other words. We try to call it concerned. We try to call it, oh, I'm just being a friend. No, nigga, you being entitled. You feel like you have the right to tell me what to do with what I'm doing. Let me make my mistakes. If I say the B word and whoever I'm saying it to do not like it, they will check me. I don't need you. They don't even know you. They're not even receiving what you're doing the way you want them to receive it. You're just flexing your entitlement. That's all you're doing. The same way, you know, white people always want to, you know, argue with us about why we say Black Lives Matter. It doesn't matter why we say Black Lives Matter. If you really want to know, you'll just sit there and shut the fuck up and see why we say it. You feel what I'm saying? But you saying, exactly. When you responding to us saying Black Lives Matter with all lives matter, it's you flexing your entitlement. Nobody asked you. If you didn't come here with a solution, then you can stay over there and ignore us. I'm perfectly okay with that, because as long as you don't notice me, I damn sure don't notice you. You feel me? So we're gonna work out what we working out over here. We don't need you over here flexing and trying to tell us what to do if you don't have an actual solution. If you're not gonna see this all the way through, you just passing by saying, oh, y'all gotta stop doing that, and y'all should do this, and what about that? And it's like, well, go do it. Bye. You know, what you in my face for? Go on somewhere. See, now I'm about to call you a B word. You see what I'm saying? See how you just, you know how like when you interrupt your elders, right? And they might be arguing with each other, and you like a kid, and you trying to tell them, Mom, Dad, or, you know, Grandma, what y'all, why y'all yelling? And they slap the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You could have avoided that slap. You feel me? You could have just went on and played the video game somewhere. Mind your business. You know what I'm saying? But now you done got a slap. You feel me? Like, everybody does that though. It's not. It's a thing. It's just built into our DNA, like as humans. You feel me? Right. But the therapy helps us recognize that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the first step obviously is admitting that you need to go to therapy. Just like you admitting you're an alcoholic, right? That's the first step. Nothing that is offered to you is going to help you until you admit that you need it, right? So once you admit that you need that help, therapy is going to be a breeze for you, because you know you need therapy. It's not about somebody just dragging you in there and saying, hey, talk to this person. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I don't want to talk to them. They don't know me. They don't know my problems. You know what I'm saying? But when you understand your problems and understand it as a problem, you can then go find help for it. And then that help will help you, right? That's just how it goes. You feel me? It's not.
You just gotta want it.
It's not like
just gotta want that help.
Therapy is gonna help.
Yeah,
you gotta want the help. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see the detriment it's causing, and then you will then go seek help for it. But if you never see the detriment, if you never see any problem with anything that you're doing, therapy not gonna help you at all. Because
absolutely,
you feel like
you gotta take accountability.
Yeah. You feel like you're fine. You know what I'm saying? So it's. I appreciate that, Tiff, man, because Tiff was on me, dog. Tiff was on me. She was like, I'm about to pull
Tiff,
up on Rich.
Hey, Tiff a different Tiff a different person, bro. She was ready to kill you, dog.
Bro, and I'm like, you know, y'all know me, so y'all know how I really talk in real life. You know, it's really hard to talk that way through a comment feed.
It is. It is.
So my stuff kind of gets chopped up a little bit, and then other people make their comments. So it's like, what is he saying? You know what I mean? But, you know, I mean well, you know what I'm saying? I'm like y'all, like, I love black people first. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always going to figure out a way for us to just keep progressing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Little bit by little bit. You feel me? But, no, it's definitely deprogramming. Y'all definitely right on that one. It's deprogramming, but it's not as easy as you think it is. You feel me? It's one of those things. It's almost like detoxing from being on heroin.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Like,
think about it to that degree.
Right.
It is that hard, bro.
Rich.
It really is that hard, bro.
We really appreciate you, my guy. We're gonna have to tap into the next person and let them talk. We appreciate you coming on, my guy.
Bring me some wine.
Yes, sir.
Guy.
Sir, we appreciate you. Who coming on next, cuz?
Let me see who we got. Who we got?
Just
Oh,
hit that
shit.
X in the corner, Rich.
I gotta hit the X. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who we got coming on next to get a spiel?
All right, let me see. I don't know if they still on.
The group therapy. I don't know if that's Reese or Tina.
Yeah,
What
who
up,
is?
though?
What
What up,
up?
players? What up, players?
What up, G? You all right?
Chilling, baby, chilling,
Yeah, all
man.
right. Hey, just gonna say,
Hey,
what's
I
going on?
I personally love this topic because you know I'm like too short, nigga. That's my favorite word, nigga.
Mhm.
So but what I will say, man, it's some cultural shit within bitch. It's a lot of different things when it comes to using that word. You know what I'm saying? Because we speak about the females, they say it to each other. Now, like I tell people, you know, I could talk about my brother, but you can't. I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. So you know, you can't think just because she call her girl a bitch that you can call her a bitch, right?
Right.
Right.
But then I've traveled a little bit, and when I was in the South, it wasn't none. It like a female looked at it cool for you to walk up there. You's a badass bitch, mama. Come, damn, you's a jazzy little bitch. They
Hey,
don't take
you
that shit,
right,
you know.
G. You
In
right.
certain pockets of the, huh?
No, you right, bro. I went to
Yeah,
school in the
in
South.
in, in
I
certain
would hear
pockets
that a
of the
lot.
South, so you
And Chicks
know.
wouldn't. You right, bro.
Yeah, but you know, and then I say like on another aspect, it's like you know, like as far as women and men go, right? Women fight with their mouth. We
Yeah,
fight with our hands, but we not gonna put our hands on our woman, right? But we
right.
know what's gonna hurt that ass. Bitch, get out my face. So we fighting when it comes to that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you break, it's just like nigga, man. When you break down nigga, it's so many different things. I could say I'ma fuck that bitch ass nigga up. I could say that's my motherfucking nigga. I'ma die for that nigga. I kill for that nigga. It's all those different layers. So it really just boiled down to, you know, I guess as my mama used to say, shit, it ain't what you it ain't about what they it ain't about what you called, it's about what you answer to. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good point, Tiff.
So you know, I feel like and I had put this on Facebook. I say, man, a lot of times, you know, it's just somebody conveying something to you you don't understand. Like if a dude say, I'm a real nigga, he basically conveying to you he feel he a real man. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what that means in most circumstances when you're dealing with a young man that's misguided in the way he should speak about himself, right?
Right.
Him calling himself a real nigga is really just telling you, I ain't gonna take shit. I'm gonna take care of my family. I'm gonna stay out of other people's business. I'm gonna take care of my business, right? When a young female say I'm a bad bitch or a boss bitch, she's saying the same thing. So you know, it is about education, but sometimes it's just about the time. So, like I say, man, it's just so many things that go into that bitch word and into just it's a lot of words we use that can be taken as disrespect or it can be taken as whatever. And I think it's just about your audience, who's giving it, who's saying it, how you giving it, how you saying it type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right
Yep.
on.
No
Right.
fiction, bro. You
So
already know what it is.
that's all
Oh,
I got to
thanks,
say,
bro.
you know.
We appreciate you, man.
Well, I appreciate you, G, man. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Hey, for sure, my brothers, one love.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? I want to hear from the ladies, G.
You know what? I think it is
Hit that
true.
X in the corner, G. Yeah.
I think
I
it
want to hear from the ladies. Oh, okay. We got my wife tapping in.
is. Okay. Just give me
What
someone.
was you about to say, Nate? What was you about to say real quick, Nate?
Oh, I was saying that yes. Because you know me and Richard, we live down in the South. We live in Atlanta. So I have noticed that once he said that it clicked. I have noticed down here they do say bitch and call themselves bad bitches and bitch this, bitch that, way more than we do up north. Like they're bitch, like, and they want it. They the way they say it, like I'm a bad bitch. Like down here, it sticks.
Right.
I
Hi,
went
how
to
you
school in
doing?
the South, so I know.
Buddy?
This is my wife, Alexandria.
Nice to meet you.
Your whole gubby.
And out there like that, what's wrong with you?
All right, go ahead, Alex. What was you about to say? Welcome to the show again.
What's up, cuz? No, I was just gonna say, to answer y'all question, Do I know why a man will call me a bitch? Yes, I do. I
Okay,
have
explain.
both. I'm very sarcastic and condescending, and a lot of men, especially men who are not strong men, I guess you would say, they take offense to, you know, the sarcasm and all of that, even if I'm playing or being snarky or something like that. So I definitely understand why a man will call me a bitch, but I don't like it.
Okay. Right. But you do understand that a man wouldn't like you said a weak man wouldn't understand your
Strong man.
snarkiness or whatever. But a strong man wouldn't. Some strong men wouldn't understand it either. So you do get that aspect of it as well, right?
I get that,
Okay.
but I just don't feel like a strong man would be like, man, bitch this and bitch that, you know. At the same time, they'll probably be like, all right, you need to chill, you need to relax, calm down.
Right.
It ain't necessary. But to be like, look here, bitch, you need to chill your ass out type shit, no.
Okay.
Because I
get
didn't be in
that.
a place where I didn't had, you know, boyfriends to call me bitches and all that, and like it didn't end well.
Yeah, I already know they got pieced up, so I know how that story ended for sure. Yeah, I already know how that story ended.
But I feel like it's a very disrespectful word. And myself, I do use it a lot. I can't lie about that. Especially amongst my girls, like, bitch, did you see this, or you know, whatever. I am trying to get away from that word though. I used to use the word hoe a lot too. Everybody used to be a hoe,
Yeah.
and it was bad because
For that stage.
that was my green light go. Everybody was a hoe then.
Right.
But I'm trying to be more mature in life and, you know, use my words better because I got a
Yeah.
potty. Oh.
Me
Facts.
too. Me too.
I get that.
But yeah, we do have ways that, like I said, like I said earlier, we do have those ways. Like me, my mouth is terrible. I have a smart mouth. Y'all know, like you said, Brandon, I'm from 7 Miles, so y'all know I'm hood with a side of classy, but the hood gonna always be there. It's coming out, and my mouth, it is reckless. You know, when I you know, it took me to date Richard for me to chill out my mouth, because again, raised around all men. I got all brothers, I got all uncles and cousins. All my cousins are boys. I got 2 girl cousins, and it's about 30 of us, and I got 2 girl cousins. That's it, and they way younger than me, so we can't. They're not even to me. I look at them like nieces. So I've been raised around all boys. So my mouth is really bad. I'm trying to get away from it. So I do understand, not because Richard doesn't do it, but when I was younger, I understand how the men would be like, bitch, damn, like, because my mouth is that bitch, damn, but
Right.
I don't want to be called again, like that man said that was just on here. I don't know his name, but it's meant to be hurtful, and it does hurt. It really does, and you don't know unless a woman tells you, which we are telling you. It actually hurts. You hoping that it does when you saying it like, bitch, da da da. But
right,
maybe, yeah,
it really is.
Yeah, but it hurt. It really does.
All right. Well, I appreciate you tapping in. Thank you so much for your input. We always come on for sure. Always.
No problem.
We got another person want to tap in.
I'll let y'all.
All right, for sure. Thank you for joining. Yeah, man, this is cool. Right. I like that we getting this out. This is perfect for Women's Month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm glad we're getting it all out. Who we got here? We got Cuz.
What up, though, cousins?
What's going on? You all right?
Nothing much. Well, I just wanted to tap in right quick to say, the only spot and environment that I want my man to use that word is when his body's inside of mine. I am pulling my hair and smacking that ass. Outside of that,
I don't want to hear that shit. Bye. Get off of here. I don't want to hear that. What's wrong with you? Hit that. Hey, look. Hey, Cuz, do yourself a favor. Hit that X in the corner. I appreciate you. Peace. All right. Anyway, next. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah,
I want to hear that.
Wait. Brandon, we need to hear that though. Let me tell you. I know it's
Okay,
your
wait.
cousin.
Y'all need to hear that. We don't need to hear that. We related to this fool.
Hey, no, hold on. Hey,
Hold on,
bro.
I'm
Hey,
just-
bro, hold on. I'm sorry.
Wait.
I heard
The
my
reason
mama
why
talk
we need
about
to hear
this.
this is because it's important. We need to know, like I said, I don't want to be called that even in that type of. We need to know. I want to know why does she want to be called that during that time? I mean,
I think
I would
I
you
just
Well, let me get my AirPods and play some music. Shit.
I just think that in that type of environment, a sexual environment, I think there's no words that in my head you can take as a disrespectful word. Look what we doing. Like, come on now, look what we doing. If I wanna be like, man, I need you to hit this a little bit harder, you know what I'm saying? I might say some words.
Let me tell you this. So you were getting it in, you and G y'all doing y'all thing, and G just get extra as fuck. He like, yeah, come here, you stupid ass bitch, come here. You get your
No,
freaky
you
ass
can't
here.
say stupid.
You gonna be cool with
You
that?
can't say stupid.
First of all,
You can't say stupid.
there
You
is
can't add the
no.
stupid.
Listen,
No,
there,
nigga, not
you said she
stupid.
said
No.
Come here, you
there
stupid
is no environment
bitch,
that
come
now
here.
I can
You
only
gonna be
say
cool
me.
with that guy?
Wait a minute, hold on. I can only say me. There's no environment that I've ever been in that stupid can be taken other than disrespect. I don't. Now there could be other people that feel differently. I'm only speaking for self. There's no cute way for you to cutesy stupid up to me at all. Okay, no. But bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for me, that will be the only way that I will take that. I have been called that word by various men. We all know how all that turned out. Well, my cousins know. I'm not with any of them. Because for me, if you feel that harsh about my actions or my words, you should be, and excuse my, how I'm going to say this, you should be man enough to say that to me without having to disrespect me. Because that, for me, that shows me how strong of a man you actually are. For you to have to, as my grandmother said, come down to my level. If my level is disrespectful and you supposed to be the head of us and guiding us, then how do you look coming down where I am? And you're supposed to be leading me.
Yeah.
So you're not showing me that you can do any better. So then how will we learn from each other? If you feel like I'm reckless with my mouth and then that makes you be reckless with your mouth, where's that gonna lead us?
Absolutely.
Disaster.
I get
So
that.
I just think people need to be more conscious on what they say to their mate, man or woman, in the heat of an argument, because you can't take words back. And apologies don't do shit.
Oh no. That's a whole nother topic.
Once it's said, it's embedded. It's there.
And especially for women, you cannot apologize for the same thing over and over again and think that now you have that forgiving heart from using that word. You called me that once, twice, 3 times. With a third strike, that apologies don't mean shit to me anymore. So now where we at? Once again, destruction.
Especially same thing, facts. Yeah.
Definitely.
So I just think it just, I do think it depends on how you're using it. But for me, my personal preference, you're only using that when you inside me. There's no other.
Oh, we heard that part. We heard
no
that.
other way.
All right, cuz. Hey, we appreciate you coming on. Hit that X in the corner. Yeah. See you later. Thank you for joining. Bye. Jesus. All right. Anyway.
I swear, this is a lit show here tonight.
This show right here is everything. Yeah. Hey, well, for real. Anybody else want to join before we get up out of here? Because again, I came up with this topic because I knew Women's Month was coming, and I just wanted to kill that word amongst men. Period. I can't really speak for the women because they gonna talk how they talk. However, I really feel like it'd be dope for us men to just be like, you know what? Let's stop referring to our women or any woman in that matter.
Yeah. Any woman that's watching the podcast and got friends, share it. Let's kill this. Let's kill the word, bitch. Let's kill that word. Let's do something different. Let's kill nigga. Let's stop calling our black men niggas.
Yeah, most definitely.
Wait a minute. We got one more guest. Hold on. Somebody from the group therapy. I think this might be Tina.
Okay. Let's see what Tina got to say. What's going on?
What up, everybody?
What's going on with you,
So
Tina?
this Tina. First of all, Reese stupid. Wonderful
That's
topic.
it, boy.
Thank
You
you.
know your homegirl. You know your sister.
Oh my God, I'm like this bitch. And see, I just said, I don't have a problem with the word bitch. I just do not have a problem. I do have a problem if I'm called the word bitch by a man or a woman who is not my friend. Because if I'm not being disrespectful to you, then don't disrespect me. If I deem it disrespectful for you to call me a bitch, then I won't call you one. But me and my girls, we bitches all day. Because that's who we are to each other. We cool enough where we can express however we feel to one another.
Right.
But I don't expect nobody, friend, foe, man, woman, to call me a bitch outside of my comfort level.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. So
Oh, that's
I don't have a problem with the word bitch.
especially I feel
Makes me know that.
that. Especially men or women, you saying so it don't even. If you don't know me. You ain't got no right to be saying that word. Period.
You got no reason exactly. You got no reason on earth to call me a bitch out my name, because that's out my name. I don't mind my girl doing it. Reese, that's my girl. I don't even want a gay man to call me a bitch, even though, depending on the relationship between the gay man, we still got to be, within each other's
Yeah.
lives. You know what I'm
You are
saying?
the first
So you
woman
just,
I've heard to say that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The
yeah, I'm
first
not
woman
your bitch, nigga. Like,
to say that a gay man can't
I have
call
a question. I have a question.
yeah.
So you said you don't have a problem with the word bitch. So if you and your man were talking, you wouldn't have a problem with him saying, not calling you a bitch like bitch, but like,
Yeah, I do have a problem, and he knows that ain't what I do.
okay, just you and your
Now,
friend.
this thing, if you want to call me a bitch, that means I'm gonna get disrespectful too.
Okay.
So I guess we gonna both be on that same motherfucking level. So if I'm a bitch nigga, you a bitch. So if you don't want me to call you a bitch nigga, then don't call me one.
Yeah. So
Facts.
you and your you're okay with using it as a term of endearment between just friends. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We gotta be in each other's lives in a special way. We can't just be passing by. Hey bitch. We can't do that. You're not my friend. You're not my gay friend. You know what I'm saying? If my gay friend called me that, we together.
Right.
But just regular, no.
I
No,
totally
I don't have a
understand
problem.
that. Totally understand that,
Yeah.
Tina. We appreciate you coming
Thank
on.
you guys.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sis.
no
I
problem.
love your topic.
Let us
Thank
know.
you.
Bye
Thank you.
guys. Bye.
Appreciate it.
Well, there it is, ladies and gents.
Yes, indeed.
No more bitches. No more niggas.
At all.
Absolutely. And we thank everybody that tapped in, man. Leaving the comments. Sorry we couldn't get to everybody's comment. We saw most, some of y'all stuff, and we said something, man. And Nate, you are an awesome guest. We appreciate
Thank
you.
so
You are
much.
welcome on our show
Oh my God.
anytime.
Awesome.
Okay,
Thank
you are
you.
you are a uncomfortable conversation affiliate. All
Thank
right,
you.
so you
I'm
welcome
here.
on
Y'all
any.
let me know if y'all
Panelist, any day you want to, anytime you want to come on and be a panelist, you are definitely welcome to do that for sure.
let me know. I'm here because I'm here for the shits. Okay.
All right.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you, and we about to try. We about to go the rest of this month to try our best to not use that word. Most definitely, and not even just for the month, but period. But we definitely gonna try specifically for this month. Go ahead, cuz.
No more bitch words. No more.
And hold
Definitely.
accountable for it. Make sure you call it out. If you on this podcast today, you see it, you in the uncomfortable conversations group. Make sure you tap in. Let them know. I mean, not like my husband said. Don't be entitled. Don't be entitled.
Yeah.
But amongst your people, we're trying to get away from that. We want to start something new. We want to break generational curses. So, niggas,
Absolutely.
bitches, out the window.
Yes,
Awesome.
indeed. Thank y'all, everybody. We appreciate you.
Your boy L to the Izzo. My
Your
boy
boy B Todd.
For
We out of
sure.
here, y'all.
Low that.
It's right here.
Next week.
Indeed.